Abstract concepts like mood and tone can seem really intimidating. So the more hands-on and practical I can make it, the better the students are going to understand it. Every kid can paint a picture with colors and shapes and textures, so it allows a really complex topic to become easily accessible. St. Mary's is a rural district in northwestern Pennsylvania. The students are passionate about the outdoors, things like four-wheel driving and hunting. So any chance I have to get their hands dirty, they are far more engaged and the learning sticks. Okay, today we're gonna do something called Painted Reflections. So today we did an activity to talk about tone and mood. We had just finished reading Jason Reynolds' Long Way Down. At the beginning of class, I handed out sheets with tone and mood words on them. First, I asked them to circle 3 to 4 words that they felt matched the mood. So how did they feel when they read Long Way Down?
I felt kind of overwhelmed because I tried to putting myself in Will's shoes. All those stories about the gang violence, it just must have been a lot.
I circled curious because at the end of the book, it's kind of up to you to decide how Will's story ended.
They then chose words that matched the tone of Long Way Down. How was the author feeling when he wrote this? What was he trying to convey?
I chose questioning and angry.
Excellent. So what you're going to do now that you have identified a few words is you are going to paint those words. We talked about color symbolism. We looked at textures and paint strokes. So what does fear look like? What does anxiety look like? When I say abstract art, what am I talking about?
It's like painting your emotions.
We are not seeing exact images. You're not painting a scene. Using abstract, because everybody's going to interpret it differently, really creates a more diverse representation of the learning. So right now, paint. This activity is one of my favorite things to do because it really lets children who are a little bit more closed off or more apprehensive writers to connect with a very deep concept using something like painting that they've been doing since preschool. As they were working, I'd ask them why they were doing what they were doing. They had reasons for every single thing that they did. What colors are you choosing?
Red.
Red. Why are you choosing red? What made you choose that?
He's passionate.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Once they were finished with their painting, they then started writing their reflections where they identified the words they used, explained how they were able to convey that message, and then what elements of the book supported their decisions. The writing portion I find doing after the painting goes so much better than if I were to just give them a writing assignment of write about the tone of this piece. When they have the art and they get to explain it, now they know exactly what to say.
I left the white because if Will does end up changing his mind, that could reset almost the entire community and kind of bring peace to it.
Having students share that and having other students listen to why they do what they do really deepens the learning and the understanding.
So I put yellow in here because there's still some hope.
Tomorrow the students are going to create a gallery walk and we will have their paintings and their writings displayed, and as they walk through they will be leaving post-it notes. When we show off our art, we're one, being vulnerable, which is a huge part of writing, and two, we are sharing ideas. The more we expose kids to other ways of thinking, the more that we truly challenge them and make them see the world in a different way.